The American Cancer Society Institutional Research Grant is awarded to institutions to provide seed money for newly independent investigators to initiate cancer research projects. At Massey, the ACS IRG has launched the careers of dozens of scientists who now are in major leadership roles, not only at VCU, but also at other top medical institutions or hold national leadership roles.
I've been the principal investigator of that grant program for I think about 15 years, but we've actually had it for over 40 years. I look at it as a training protocol for them, a training opportunity, because it's very competitive out in, quote unquote, the real world of grant funding.
I think what I have been struck by most working for Massey for 8 years is the opportunities that I've been offered as a junior faculty, especially with the ACS. What the ACS IRG did for me and our lab was to show that somebody believed in us. Somebody thought that what we were doing was worth it. And we have since built a large lab, multiple different funding mechanisms, and we are truly changing the landscape of neuro-oncology care. And it came from the ACS IRG.
The ACS IRG has been a true blessing and a great opportunity. My work looks at the relationship between the vaginal microbiome and precancerous cervical lesions under the hypothesis that perhaps the microbiome can be this impressionable organ. I used to work at the American Cancer Society, so I think it's also a really powerful story to find myself on this other side.
I've been very fortunate and I feel very indebted to the ACS because it was the first grant that I obtained when I was a postdoctoral fellow, so I had a postdoctoral fellowship from the ACS. So with the data and the manuscript that we got from that, we then could apply and secure the research scholar grant from the ACS as well.
You are seeing the success story in front of you. Almost 15 years back, I got my first ACS IRG, and that allowed me to develop preliminary data and get new grants, and then built that story into a bigger story.